the group of 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we count from the bottom to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called music staff. And the symbol that we put on the left side of the music staff is called clef. We're going to do the treble clef, so clef, treble clef, start on the second line, signature, go around the third and the first, up, so your treble clef. The note that's on the second line is the given note of the clef, Sol or G, so the G clef. We're going descending, so G, F, E is the first line, D is the first, D is the first space below the musical staff, C is the first ledger line, ledger, L-E-D-G-E-R, ledger line. Below the C4 is B, is the second space because the first space is D, the second is B, that is B, 3, C4, D4, E4, F4, G4. This is the octaves on the piano, okay? So the middle C is C4. Below the middle C is going to be the scale of the 3 and so on and so forth. Now going ascending up on the after the G, G, A, B, C, C5, B4, A4, A4 and G4. I'm going to write from the C4. So C4 scale go until the B4, ascending. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now C5. B4, A4, G4, F4, E4, D4. So between C and B is on the scale of a C4. Those are the octaves on the piano, and that is Zoe. Okay, so now those are the name of the notes on the alphabet. On the solfeggio is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, and Do. Chi, that's from Kodali, is when you have the movable Si, movable Do. We are not talking the movable Do, but the solfeggio by itself. So Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si. Do is D-O, Re is R-E, Mi, M-I, Fa, F-A, Sol, S-O-L, La, L-A, Si, S-I, Do, D-O. So I'm going to take one Do, so Do, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, E, E, D, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So you can solfeggio or you can sight sing in any music using this, and also there is the third option, number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, because 8 is the repetition of 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can sight sing with the notes on the alphabet letters of the solfeggio or with the numbers. You can say that 8 or 1, okay? Those are the natural notes. The natural notes. Now let's add some color to them. So the interval, the distance between the notes are C to D, I need to be sitting, okay? I cannot stay standing. C to D is one whole step and 2 different tonics. C, D. So 1, 2 has one whole step or one whole tone, step or tone. Okay? D to E also has one whole step or one whole tone, and has 2 tonics, D and E, 1 and 2. E to F has one half step or one semitone, semitone or half step or half tone, and has 2 tonics, 2 different notes, E, F. F to G has also 2 different tonics, F and G, and has one whole step. Whole step or whole tone. F to G, G to A has 2 tonics, G and A, has one whole step or one whole tone. A to B is 2 different tonics, A and B, and also has one whole step or one whole tone. B to C also is 2 tonics, B and C, and has one half step or one semitone or half step. So the natural half steps or semitones are E to F and B to C. All the others are whole step or whole tone. And the interval is here is major second because it's 2 different tonics, C, D, D, E, F, G, A, B. Those are major second. E to F and B to C is a minor second. Okay? We're not going further from the major second or minor second. So the natural major seconds is C to D, D to E, F to G, G to A to B. The natural minor second are, or semitones, so are E to F and B to C. And these that I wrote here are the C major scale or the ionic. Ionic could spell the J because J is a glide in Italian language. And it say ionic. In America, it's usually ionic. So, ionic can be spelled like that, or C major scale, okay? So the pattern of this scale is 2 whole steps, 1/2 step, 3 whole steps, and 1/2 step. So the pattern is 2 whole steps, 1/2 step, 3 whole steps, and 1/2 step. That is the pattern of the C major or ionic. J does not sound like in Spanish there's a ha, jonic, be jonic, né? No, like Jose, Jose, Jose spells J-O-S-E, Jose. Jose, in Italian is Jose. J has a sound of a glide, as a glide, it sounds as an I. Okay, so ionic. So we can make any major scale following this model. Before we make the scale, let's learn about the music accidentals. Now you know the natural notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now the accidentals, we have sharps, double sharp, natural, flat, and double flat. The distance between those are 1/2 step. Okay? Now, the C note, C4, if I add on a sharp, sharp raises the pitch of the natural note by 1/2 step. So C to C sharp is 1/2 step. On the nomenclature, they don't call semitone because semitone is just designates the natural ones, E to F and B to C. I do not know why, okay? Just repeat it. And the interval, so it's the semitonic, C and C. So it's not a second, it's augmented first. So now C, the root note is C, C. One is natural, the other is altered. So the sharp alters the pitch of the natural note by 1/2 step. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. My D sharp is a microtone. I put colored head note just to make a difference, okay? So D to D sharp, it's not two different tonics, it's the semitonic, D and D. So I did an augmented first. Has 1/2 step of distance. C to D, I'm going to put one flat on D. Flat lower the pitch of the natural note by 1/2 step. So D was D natural, lower D flat. Now C to D is one whole step, né? But C to D flat is 1/2 step. D, C and D, two different tonics, so it's a second. But because the distance is 1/2 step, 1/2 step is a minor second. minor second. Minor second has 1/2 step. Major second has 1 whole step. 1 whole step. The step is equal to 2/2 step, okay? My handwriting needs to have a code to decipher. So 1 whole step is equal to 2/2 steps. So a minor second needs to have 2 tonics, 2 different tonics, or C and D. Because I altered the D, I put a flat on D, so the D is closer by the C. The D flat. The G natural is apart from the C by 2/2 steps. But D flat is closer by 1/2 step, so it's a minor second. Wait a second. Now, D to E. I'm going to add 1 flat on the E, excuse me. Flat on the E. The E, or D to E is a major second because it has 1 whole step. 1 whole step. Or whole tone. Now I put 1 flat on the E. I alter the natural pitch by 1/2 step, lowering, excuse me, lowering. So now it has 1/2 step in between, not 1 whole step. This 1/2 step. So D to E flat is 1/2 step and has 2 different tonics. So D, E, D, E. But the E is altered. So it's a minor second. Minor second. D to E natural is a major second. Okay? Going back to the music accidental, the sharp to natural is on whole step. The double sharp to the natural is a whole step because each one has a 1/2 step. So double sharp to sharp is 1/2 step. Sharp to natural is 1/2 step. Natural to flat is 1/2 step. Flat to double flat is 1/2 step. Double sharp to natural is whole step. Natural to double flat is a whole step. Also is whole step. Okay? Double flat to flat is 1/2 step. Flat to natural is 1/2 step. Natural to sharp is 1/2 step. Sharp to double sharp is 1/2 step. Now let's do E E to D double flat. I just put here for yourself. Flat to lower the pitch of the natural note by 1/2 step. That is natural. So 1/2 step, 1/2 step, 1/2 step. So E to D double flat is really further than 1 whole step. It's 2 whole step. Or 1 whole step. Let me put the opposite, sorry. E natural, D flat, and D double flat. E to D double flat. E to D is 1 whole step. D to D flat is 1/2 step. D flat to D or D flat to D double flat is a whole another half step. The double flat lowers the natural pitch of the note by one whole step, or the double flat lowers the pitch of the natural note by whole step. So I have two whole steps. How do I call that? A super augmented second. Super augmented. Second. You can just put S aug. S aug second. S aug second. Okay, let's do it with another note so I would like to fix that. Let me show from the natural note to those accidentals, okay? G, with the note to G. G note with the G sharp. Sharp raises the pitch of the natural notes by half step, but they are the same tonic, G and G. G natural and G sharp, so it's augmented first. Aug first. G natural to G double sharp. Double sharp raises the pitch of the natural notes by one whole step, also one half step, another half step, so one whole step. That's a super aug. Super augmented first, in this case here, because it has one whole step. G to G sharp, half step. To double sharp, another half step. So two half steps equal one whole step. So therefore, the double sharp raises the pitch of the natural note by one whole step. Now let's use the flat now, flat. So the natural note, I'm going to add one flat to G flat. Flat lower the pitch of the natural note by half a step. So one half step. Okay? And they're the same tonic, G and G. One is natural, the other is flat. So it's an augmented descending first. With the sharp, it's augmented ascending. So now the natural note and the double flat. Double flat lower the pitch of the natural note by one whole step, or half step, pass, half step, whole step. So it's a super augmented first descending. So the music accidentals lower or raise the pitch of the natural note. Okay? By half step, or by whole step. Let me show Zoe. Say hi. So she's always here with me, my guard dog. She loves peanut butter, roasted chicken, and pasta. Not in this order, but anyhow, going back here. Now let's do with using different pitch notes. G to A flat. A natural, A flat. So flat, lower by half step, lower the pitch of the natural note by half step. So here instead you have one whole step, now have one half step. In any direction is half step, half step. Half step, okay? So whole step, half step. G, A, two different tonicas, so G, A. G and A. A flat. So flat is you add the symbol flat on the right side of the letter note. For A sharp, you put it on the right side. The symbol you put on the left side of the head note, or left side, right, left. You put on the left side of the head note. So G to A flat is a second, but has one half step. It's a minor second. G to A is a whole step, or whole tone, okay? So it's a major second. Today I'm going just to talk about the seconds. I'm not going to talk about the different intervals. Now let's talk about the exception. The exception is between E and F and B and C. In any octave, okay? They are natural semitones or natural half step. And they are made by two different tonicas, E, F, B and C, B and C. Or in any octave, they are natural semitones. Now let's alter those semitones, okay? Not make them semitones. So E to F sharp. Sharp raises the pitch of the natural note by half step. So half step, one whole step. E to F sharp is a whole step. E, F. So two different tonicas, so it's a major second. Let me erase that octave here so don't get confused. E to F natural is semitone, is a minor second. Minor second. E to F sharp is a major second because it has two half steps. B to C is a natural semitone. So it has one half step, one semitone. Semitone. It's a minor second. Now I'm going to alter the C. B to C sharp, oh, half step. Two half steps equal one whole step. So B to C sharp is a whole step. B to C. Two tonics, two different tonics is a major second. Major second. We can do now a combination of the sharps and flats. But before that, let's continue with the semitone. We know that E and F natural, because we have the treble clef here, okay? E and F natural have semitones. But if I add E flat to F flat, it's still a half step. But not semitone, not natural semitone. And two different tonics, E, F, is a minor second. Okay? E and F are two natural semitones, but I'm going to alter both of those. E sharp to F sharp is still half step. A minor second, because minor second is to have two different tonics consecutive. E, F, minor second. Maybe here would sound confused, okay? But if I was skilled to draw piano for you, would see. Let's complicate a little bit more, okay? That's E to F, you know that E to F is a half step semitone, minor second. I'm going to add one flat on the E and one sharp on the F. E to E natural half step, F to F sharp half step, so I have one whole step and a half. Let me make it bigger here so I can. E to E flat to E natural half step, E to F half step, F to F sharp half step. So 1, 2, 3, 3 half steps. So this is augmented second. Major second is one whole step. Let's go back. So minor second is one half step. Major second is one whole step. Augmented second, you should have one half step more. That is augmented second. Is one whole step and one half step. One whole step and one half step. Okay? I'm going to put whole step WS plus one half step HS. Okay, just for now. So augmented second is one whole step plus one half step. Major second is one whole step. One whole step. Minor second is one half step. One half step. So you go step by step. Step by step, or step by step, change it. One step, two whole step, or two half step, major second. 2.5 is augmented. What about diminished? Let's see diminished second. To be second, you have two different tonics. Let's go with the exception, E to F. E to F is already a half step. To be diminished, it should be 0. So I'm going to put one sharp on the E. That is 0. steps. Let's see why. Oh, E natural, E sharp, and F natural. So E to F is already half step. Half step is the lower distance between two consecutive conjunctive sounds on the Western traditional music. So if I put one sharp on the E is going to be on the same place on the keyboard of the F. Okay? So has 0. Now E to F. E to F, I'm going to put one flat on F. I'm going to alter the second. E to F already have the lowest distance between two consecutive sounds or conjunct. I put on flat E to F, put on flat on the F. F is going to be on the same key as the piano. So the distance between E to F flat is 0. So therefore they are diminished second. Okay? Now let's see, not with the half step. C to D, whole step. There is whole step. Which means it's 2 half step. I'm going to lower the D, put one flat on D. C to D flat is half step. It's a minor second. Now I'm going to put one double flat on the D. Okay? So the double flat note is the same key on the piano as the note C. So they have 0. So C to double flat is a diminished second, okay? If I add on sharp on the D, C to D sharp, it's going to be an augmented second. Whole step plus half step, 1.5 half step is augmented second. If I put on double sharp on the D, it's going to be super aug. Super aug is 2 whole step. 1, 2. Okay? I think for today, on the seconds, we are good to go. Thank you.